Once upon a time, there was a dark lake in the heart of a deep forest outside a quiet town. According to legends, this lake was cursed by the souls of the lost. It was known as a place where young people mysteriously vanished, their corpses found many years later. The townspeople spun chilling tales about the lake, and no one dared to approach its dark waters. One fateful night, a group of brave youths decided to uncover the truth behind the curse. At the stroke of midnight, they gathered by an extinguished fire and approached the lake, shrouded in thick fog where even the moonlight couldn't penetrate. With every step, their hearts pounded and fearful glances were exchanged. As they sat by the lake, they tried to summon the lost souls. Suddenly the waters stirred. A cold voice with a deep echo said, "You called me, I am here." The voice sent chills down their spines. From the surface of the water, a figure began to emerge. At first a shadow, it quickly formed into the silhouette of a woman. Her face was horribly rotten and torn, her eyes empty and soulless. "Why are you bothering me?" she whispered, her voice as putrid as decaying flesh. One of the friends, gathering courage, said, "We want to know your story." The woman's grotesque smile was as terrifying as a nightmare. "There is a secret in my past, but to learn it, price," she hissed. The murmur from the lake carried the voices of lost souls, whispering from its depths. The lake seemed eager to claim the souls of the young. Suddenly, silhouettes of the lost began to appear at the lake's bottom. The friends felt the presence of trapped souls in decaying bodies. Fear reached its peak. "No, this is not possible," they screamed, but the lake began to pull them in. One of them cried, "Let's get away from here," but it was too late. The woman raised her hands and stirred the waters. A scream echoed as the water enveloped one of the friends. "Leave me alone," he pleaded, but the lake mercilessly swallowed him, his fingers disappearing into the depths. The remaining friends panicked and tried to flee, but the lake claimed them one by one. "No, don't leave me alone," another cried out, only to be dragged into the rotting corpses below. The lake, full of greedy spirits, hunted them down without mercy. Ultimately, only one escaped. The screams of his friends echoed in his ears as he ran back to town, eyes filled with terror. He could tell no one of the horror, for the voices of lost spirits haunted his mind. From that day on, no one dared approach the lake, but the screams and groans from its depths reminded them that the lost souls still lingered. The lake had become a monster, a tomb holding the dark secrets of a once peaceful town, and now it awaited new victims, ensuring the curse would last forever.